Hi, if this is the first time you're watching my video, my name is Judy and I'm a life coach for teens and young adults. Every week I try to come up with 7 tips that will help us develop ourselves in one area or another. This week I'm talking about time or time management, if you should say so. 2 days ago I posted this quote on my Facebook page. It reads, "Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. Once you've lost it, you can never get it back." There's another quote that reads, "Time and tide waits for no man." And so if we cannot get time lost back and time does not wait for us, then what can we do with the available time, that we have, considering the fact that we have a lot of things to do almost every day? I think the answer is prioritizing. Prioritizing is the key to optimum utilization of time. So my first tip is make a list of all the things that you have to do. Number 2, divide your list into 2. Have some of them under your need tos and have some under your want tos. Some of the things that we have to do are not needed. They are just wants. Others, we must ensure that we accomplish them. And so separate your tasks into need tos and want tos. Number 3, when you are done with your need tos and your want tos, pick up the list that you have under need tos and divide those into 2 categories. You have one for urgent and one for important. There are certain things that are important but are not urgent. And then when you're done, first take the list that you have under urgent and then prioritize them, bearing in mind deadlines for completion and the consequences of not attending to each of the items or tasks you have on your list at the right time. When you're done, do same to your important task as well. Number 5, review your list periodically because life happens. And so what is important today may not be important tomorrow. And what is really considered urgent right now may not be considered urgent in the next 5 hours. Number 6, remember to evaluate your list and rearrange when necessary, particularly if you put new items on your list. I think that is what separates or differentiates number 5 from number 6. When you add on new items, you have to evaluate the whole list again. See if placing this new task at the bottom is the best, or placing it in the middle, or making it the first item to tackle is the best thing that you have to do. But at the end of the day, you have to evaluate your whole list and see the best place where you have to put the new task that you have. Number 7, don't forget about your wants entirely, because most of the time, our wants are the things that help us to relax. We have fun when we engage in those tasks. Without them, life is really boring anyway. And so these are my 7 tips. And for my amazing teens and young adults, I have a bonus one for you. Make sure that you apply all of these, and this is your bonus. Yes, apply all the 7 to everything that you do in life, whether you are schooling, whether you are going to church, or whatever that you're doing at home. And so I encourage you to have a timetable where you apportion time to your homework, your assignments, your house chores, your sporting activities, your fun activities, and all of that. I'm very sure that when I mentioned timetable, someone was saying, that sounds old-fashioned. Yes, it may be old-fashioned, but I think it's the same thing that we do with the calendars that we have on our phones. And so you can just do the same thing. Schedule all the activities that you're supposed to engage in on your your calendar, and set reminders so that you'll be reminded as to when to do exactly which task that you have on your list. So for example, if you have to go to school tomorrow, and you have homework today, or you have an assignment today, make sure that you have a time that you will start your assignment, time that you will complete, Make sure you get your uniforms ready, or the dress or pants and shirts or whatever that you're wearing for the next day. Get your school bag, everything packed up before you wake up in the morning. I mean, sometimes we decide that, oh, we're just going to do it in the morning, and then we wake up and we realize that we are already late. We woke up so late that we haven't packed our school bags, we haven't ironed our, shirts or whatever if we have to. I know some people don't iron their shirts anyway. We basically have nothing prepared, and yet we are late for school. And so we are on our way and remember that, oh, I left this book at home. I left that pencil, or I left that. If you are able to manage your time, if you have a schedule for yourself, if you have a timetable that you are following, you minimize all these distractions, you minimize the time wasting. It makes you focused. It helps you reduce procrastination. It helps you reduce stress, the stress that comes, with not being able to pack your stuff, not being able to complete your assignment or your homework, not being able to get to school on time. When you are able to manage your time, it takes away all these negatives. It makes you a happy person because you have that sense of accomplishment. You have been able to achieve all that you wanted to achieve, everything that was on your list, everything that was on your timetable, you were able to accomplish them. And aside all these positives, when you're able to manage your time, it makes you a more organized person, and it makes you a better person at large. And it makes you really a responsible person because you're able to set your mind to a task, you're able to apportion a time to it, and you're able to follow through to see that it is completed. This is all I have for you today. As usual, this is JFB Coaching. You can contact me via email, judy@jfbcoaching.com. You can follow me on Facebook if you're not following me already. You can follow me on Instagram as well. Please like, share, and comment if you have any contributions to this particular topic. Thank you for watching.